Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Something very exciting today because we are making our way up to St James's Park. Despite the fact that it is the World Cup right now, Newcastle women's team and the women's games continue to go on, and Newcastle women's are playing today against Barnsley in the Vitality Cup. If I'm not mistaken, they beat Hull in the previous round, and Newcastle and Barnsley are in the same league. So I think it could be quite a close one, but obviously we are hoping Newcastle women's get the win today. You'll remember they actually played at St James's Park last season and set a new attendance record for themselves. I think it was around 22,000 fans went to watch the women's game at St James's Park, and they are hoping to beat that record today. If I'm not mistaken, they've already sold 25,000 tickets. And then you've got people like me who have been very unorganised and are just going to buy one on the door. So I cannot wait to see how many people we can get in the ground today to cheer on the women's. We're pretty sure it is going to be a new record, and obviously we want to see the win as well. Been looking at social media this morning. Amanda Staveley has actually been in and done a team talk with the girls ahead of this game. Yeah, the atmosphere last time round for the women's at St James's was fantastic, and I just think because it's the World Cup, nobody's seen, or people who haven't got to Qatar or haven't seen Newcastle in action in a while. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Let's get up there and cheer on the lasses. There it is. Great buzz around the stadium coming in. Lots of people here. Right then, outside of St James's Park, it's busy. There's a lot. It feels a little bit surreal actually, because normally on a match day I'm quite prepared. I'm at the pub early because of being a little bit different today. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but it's exciting. Also, I've switched up the pre-match food. Greggs' queue was huge, so I got a Tesco meal deal. Greggs is normally good luck, so I hope I haven't brought bad luck on the women's team today. Also, because I'm unorganised, it's cash, so I had to go to a cash point to get money out, which means I think I'm sitting in the Leisure stand. But we'll get in there, have a look, see how we get on. Here we go. Oh, I tell you what, still 15 minutes before kick-off and it's getting quite busy in here. Here we go. The flags are out. Great banner over there. Away the lasses. They actually had that written on the tunnel on the way out as well. Come on, the lasses! Enjoy the game. 15 minutes in. The Barnsley fans are cheering as they make it 1-0. There you have it, half time. Barnsley go in 1-0 up. The game didn't really get started. Newcastle had a couple of chances early on. We could have had a pen. The ball comes across. The Barnsley defender was brave to try and block it with her arm. Obviously no VAR, the referee didn't see it. But a few chances have been quite good from set pieces, a few corners that have looked threatening, but really no team with too many clear-cut chances other than their goal, which was a belter by the way. Absolutely smacked it in to the roof of the net. So we're going in 1-0 down. Hopefully the lasses can turn around second half. Second half, got a hot drink. See how we get on. Get in! Newcastle make it 1-1! The crowd goes wild. Get in! What an effort! What a goal! Long range banger. 1-1. 70 minutes gone, 20 to play. We're back in it. Oh my God! We've scored again from even further out. Just got a 30-yard screamer and a 50-yard screamer. My God. Wow. 2-1 Newcastle from 1-0 down to 2-1 up in about 4 minutes. fantastic goals, a record attendance for the ladies, and we're the lasses. Well, there you have it. Newcastle women's 2, Barnley women's 1. Newcastle take the win in the end. A perfect result and a record attendance. 28,500 fans there for the women's game today. And as I say, they did not disappoint. 1-0 down at half time. I don't want to sound like Michael Owen, but if you don't shoot, you don't score. And we had 2 shots from far out. The first one maybe 30 yards. The second one looked even further. 2 absolute bangers to get the win and go through to the next round of the cup. Sorry, I'm out of breath here. I've just come out of stage. It's freezing now. The dark nights are coming in, but I'll say as well, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it before the game, tickets for the event, if you book them in advance, were just £3. There was loads of people there, loads of families there, a great chance to get down to St James's Park for people who maybe don't always get there. They had people on at half time. They had some of Newcastle Eagles women's on to do a little talk as well. They had they were really making the most of it, and it was great to see. I remember when we went to the women's game last time, in fairness, last time round, I think it was 22,000, so we've got 6,000 more at this one. This one was very well ran. Obviously they were a lot more organised with the tickets and stuff. I was going to say, in fairness, last time it was all a bit, I don't think they knew how many Newcastle fans would want to go down and support the women's, and I think blew it out the water with the amount of people this time round that knew they had to get it right. So they obviously pre-sold different stands. When I went to the Leazers end, it was cash only, but there was no queue. Walked through 5 minutes beforehand. Normally you can find that you can queue for a while. It was well organised. It was the perfect game with a perfect result and a new record for the attendance. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Very happy that I went down. I'm gonna go home now, have a nice hot dinner, I think, and then prepare myself for the rest of this World Cup. But thank you guys for watching. As always, drop a like, subscribe. If you want to keep up to date with what's going on with Newcastle Women's, they do have their own Twitter aside from the Newcastle United one. Well, they'll obviously post when the games are going to be, when the tickets are coming out. So if you fancy getting involved, be sure to do so. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.